What is going on, guys? DBG here, and this video I'm going to talk about 5 rookies that I think could win Rookie of the Year. In my opinion, to win Rookie of the Year, you pretty much have to have inflated stats. Being on a great team, I think, hurts your chances of winning Rookie of the Year. So that's why players like Thon Maker, who, and before you saying, I think the Bucks are going to be a good team next year, and Jaylen Brown aren't in this, even though I think they could both be really, really good NBA players. At number 5, we have got a kind of weird one. It is Dario Saric, and the reason I'm picking this guy is that he has just played professional basketball at EuroLeague for the past 2 years, and he's going to be playing the Olympics for Croatia, and just watch him. He is an extremely, extremely good player. The one thing I like about Saric is that he's a good playmaker. He can shoot, he can get to the basket, and he's a smart player. The only real problem with him is that he does play the same position as Ben Simmons, and I would not be surprised if the Sixers actually do a Bucks and play Ben Simmons at the point guard like the Bucks are doing with Giannis. This will allow players like Simmons and Saric to play at the same time, because I think, to be honest, Saric is too good to be leaving on a bench, even though the Sixers did get Sergio Rodriguez, who, if you don't watch EuroLeague, is a very good point guard. He will be a very solid NBA player. I personally think getting Saric on the court will be very important for the Sixers, and if they want to win over 25 games, they need to get these rookies in, they need to get them experience, and who knows, they could become a decent team in a few years. At number 4, we have got Chris Dunn, who I think could possibly become the best player out of this draft class. The only reason I have him at 4 is because I think the Timberwolves are going to be a great team. There is no guarantee that Chris Dunn will start. Ricky Rubio is still a decent NBA point guard. He's a good defender, a great passer, and when he can't shoot, he won't need to take that many shots with players like Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, and Karl Anthony Towns in the same team. I would not be surprised if they use Chris Dunn as a sixth man for impact, or if they do something weird and start with a 2-point guard lineup with Rubio and Chris Dunn, and then bring LaVine off the bench. I don't know what the Timberwolves are going to do, but I just have a feeling that they're going to start Ricky Rubio. That's the only reason Chris Dunn's number 4. At number 3, we have got Brandon Ingram, who again could be possibly number 1, but the only reason I'm not saying that is because I think the Lakers are going to have a decent season, and it's possibly going to be D'Angelo Russell's team. D'Angelo Russell had a breakout summer league and finished last season extremely well. Brandon Ingram still could average 17-18 points a game, but I can't see the Lakers winning many games, and I can't see him being the main man of the Lakers. And I can also see these two averaging slightly more and having a bigger impact on their team's success. At number 2, we have got Ben Simmons, who in Summer League looked exactly the player that was advertised. A guy who can't shoot, but is an incredible passer, a good rebounder, and an extremely intelligent player. Ben Simmons is going to run the show for the 76ers. Whether he's playing at the 4, playing at the 1, he's going to be running the show. He's a playmaker. He reminds me a lot of Lamar Odom, just better in my opinion. He's Lamar Odom with a higher ceiling. At worst, this guy will become Lamar Odom, and that's not that bad a thing, because Lamar Odom is one of the greatest players ever not to be an all-star. And if it wasn't for his just attitude, he could have been one of the top 10 players in the league at any given stage, because he was 6'10", could handle, could pass, could shoot, even though Ben Simmons can't. But it's something that can be worked on. His jump shot is not that broken, it's not good, but it doesn't look broken to me. And at number 1, we have got someone who didn't actually impress in Summer League, and it's Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is playing on the Pelicans, who have just let Eric Gordon go, which means he's a guaranteed starter. And he's got Drew Holiday, Tyreke Evans, who Drew Holiday is not going to average 20 points a game. Tyreke Evans is not going to space the floor. And Anthony Davis is just going to average about 25 and do extremely well. But the thing is, with Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday and Tyreke Evans, all of them are able to get to the basket. Anthony Davis probably will drop 2 defenders the majority of the time he has the ball. Hield is the best shooter in the draft, and there's a good chance that he will be left open an awful lot for the Pelicans. And if he can find his rhythm in the NBA, we've seen at the college level what this guy can do shooting the ball. And although he might struggle a little bit early, once he gets a couple of shots in, once he starts to get into a rhythm, I can see Buddy Hield averaging 19 points a game. I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I can see him averaging 19 points a game, especially if Anthony Davis has an incredible year, leaving him more and more wide open. Buddy Hield is a knockdown shooter. He can score. When it's all said and done, he's not going to be the best player in this draft class. Players like Simmons, Ingram, Thon Maker, and probably Dragan Bender, maybe Saric, maybe Chris Dunn are going to be probably better players than him. But I think for this year, as a rookie, he has the best chance of winning Rookie of the Year. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.